Question: are you naked?
Who, me?
Viewers, if you're naked, you need clothes. So you need to watch this video. And if you're not naked, then if you love clothes, you still need to watch this video.
I wondered where she was going then. Like, what, me?
I didn't tell her I was going to say that.
No.
So Silent Live, we're here and it's Easter and I'm feeling in a silly mood.
I've got a feeling nobody heard that.
They'll catch it all on the replay.
They will.
Going to watch the video tonight and they will not be ready for that. So anyone who joins from now onwards in the show will be like, what are they laughing about?
Yeah.
What are they laughing about? And they'll all want to go back to watch the first five seconds.
Oh dear.
So if you're new here to Style It Live, either on live or on the replay, we're just a bit silly, but we really like clothes. So we do talk about clothes and we hope you like clothes and will enjoy it. Please stay to the end and feel free to follow us for more stupidness.
There's a lot of that.
I think we're in a funny mood because we've got a day off.
I know. How excited. A Friday off.
Yeah, I'm back in on Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, Monday's your day off, our day off anyway. But
yeah,
it's a special weekend.
It is, isn't it? Plans? And there's you have full permission to eat as much chocolate as you want. So why
Apart from I put in the description, you need clothes and it's better for your waistline than chocolate.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do have the permission. But you know, if it's either or,
oh yeah,
you go for clothes.
Oh, Jules said, "I'm not," in capital letters, naked. Good evening, ladies.
Well, I did for a minute think, should I go behind the curtain and like put just my head out, be wrapped around the curtain and say it? And then I thought, because Deb's going to ask what I'm doing, and I really want to surprise her.
What is she doing? Oh dear.
I'm glad you're not naked, but by all means, anybody who wants to sit at home watching this naked, feel free. You know, it will give you some ideas of things you might want to put on later.
I'm just going to confirm to everybody, I don't know where this is going. I didn't know.
Well, people always say, come in the shop, don't they? They say, oh, I don't need any more clothes.
No.
And I'm like, and never in the history, 20 years, 40 years of the business, have I ever seen anybody walking down the high street naked.
Exactly.
But here we are.
Thank goodness.
A few people in a dressing gown from time to time.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But, you know, you can't run a business for 40 odd years based only on necessity.
Exactly,
So I'm assuming nobody's naked, but you're here because you just love clothes.
Love clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're doing here. It's not for the money. It's not for the massive payroll that we have, is it, Debbie? It's because we love it. Because we are crazy.
Love it.
Yes.
Oh.
It's in the blood, isn't it?
It is, yeah, definitely.
Who
Deb
else have we got
Suter
on?
says, evening ladies, happy Easter.
Happy
Easter, Debs.
Nice happy one.
Is everybody doing something nice for the Easter holes? Going anywhere special?
Anyone doing an Easter egg hunt?
Oh, yeah.
Any kids or grandkids out for an Easter egg hunt? I used to love those.
Yeah.
I used to set one up at home, actually. I used to buy some small foil wrapped eggs.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I did.
Somebody came in today and she had bag loads of Easter eggs with her.
Oh, did you manage to restrain yourself and didn't mug her?
Yeah. Oh, Jules says, really, ladies, I definitely don't need any more clothes. And then she's got a very laughy tongue out emoji.
Yeah, see you next week then.
Yeah.
See you Saturday.
Where have we heard that before?
Well, we are keeping the whole fashion industry, people like us are keeping the whole fashion industry across the board alive because we like it. We like clothes and we like to feel nice in our clothes.
We do.
Yes, I mean, so being naked's fine, but I just don't want to do it outside.
There's a time and a place.
When we have those very hot days, and you're like, I just don't want to be wearing anything. You can do that at home, but just not when you're popping out Waitrose.
Jules is off to Cornwall. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, that inspires the artist.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to
see all the arty-farty stuff.
Oh, I'd quite like to go to the seaside. Breathe that sea air. We will now be silent for an hour whilst we breathe.
Close your eyes. Hear the sound of the sea. Seagulls, get off the sandwich. Oh, I think I've got my silly pants on today. Should we do clothes?
She's got double silly pants on.
That's what happens if I'm in Leighton Buzzard for a day. I pick up the vibe, all the silliness, and I bring it over here. No, I should be professional again.
Yes.
Do you want to know what I'm wearing?
Go on then.
Oh.
What you wearing?
I'm wearing a little bit of Masai, just with a modular layer, which you can't see is very discreet. But I had this top on already, and I was like, oh, I'm going to keep that on. So I've got Masai trousers, mashup.
Masai.
This is a YouTube mashup. Masai trousers and a Masai fine knit. And we've gone for a little bit of Easter yellow.
Easter, yes.
I was seeing one of those trend forecast things, and they were saying about, I can't remember what they called it, hay yellow or something like that, being one of the big trend colours of the season. And then now it's Easter, I think we better bring some focus to the trend colour. So this is a nice, really lovely, soft, semi-wide, straight cut sleeve, bracelet length. So you can then, of course, do a layered sleeve underneath, or if you prefer these sort of 3/4 lengths, sometimes if you not got long arms like me and you like that hitting there, then this is a great length for everybody. It's just got a little clean round neck. I've got a layer underneath and a scarf, but you could easily put a shirt underneath there because there's enough room for what you like. And I've got the Masai trousers. Now these are quite famous, these trousers.
They are.
I think I had a customer in today who's telling me she's got some of these from the first time round we did them.
I've got a pair of those from like, I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah, it's got the little button details. If you don't know them, or if you want to see whether you've got a pair, they've got a little double button and then like a gather there, and they've got shearing on the back. There's no zip or anything, they just pull on, but because of the shearing, they sit really nice and neatly, and got pockets. And then it's flat on the front.
Ultra comfy.
Yeah, nice, what do they call that, yoke? Nice sort of yoke, drop waist. And pockets, and just like nice barrel. Very nice. And we've got these in this colour, which is your natural, and also in black.
Black.
And they're just really, they're great trousers, great value at £109. Really nice linen. And I just think this combination is quite nice.
It's very nice.
Got some earthy
How
tones.
much is the jumper?
Oh, let's have a look. Got the jumper on here. The jumper is just £69.
Fabulous.
Feels very nice. What is it made of? It is viscose, polyamide and elastin mix. So yeah, nice. A little bit of wood pulp, natural fabrics, but very soft and light. Actually really good for this time of year. I think we've all been in a bit of, what am I going to wear today? Is it going to be warm?
Starts off really chilly or windy, and then it gets warmer, and then it gets colder again.
Yeah, it's like a 2 or 3 outfit a day time of year, isn't it? But things like this are great. Actually, a lot of things we're going to show you tonight is with that in mind. So shirts, single layers, I think are always really, really good. So we've had a second drop of Masai. So some of these pieces are brand new in. This is gorgeous, really nice. Again, it's got that similar 3/4 sleeve length, straight cut sleeve, very relaxed, shaping, easy. And that would look good with the slim straight trouser or with the sort of style that I've got on, with barrel. Very, very nice, easy. Real typical Masai, isn't it? That sort of look, that sort of feel. But again, I think everybody who's been in the shop and said, oh, you got Masai again. They're still wearing their Masai. They had last time we had it. So this shirt's oversized. It's straight loose cut. It's £84. So this is the small.
It is good sizing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely colours in there.
Yeah. I like the way you've picked out this sort of teal to pull out the tone in the print. Very nice. And you'll see you've got the neutral stone background. You've got black, obviously you can put it against black, but also there's a lot of khaki around, so you've got a smudge of khaki. So if you wanted to bring it in with one of the khaki trousers that we've shown on previous shows, then you could definitely do that. We've got some Mosh Mosh, we've got some Naya, Tony, I think.
Red Button,
and Mama B.
Oh,
various shapes and
we have
slightly different styles in khaki trousers that would go if you wanted to go that way. So do we like that?
Very nice.
Is everybody happy to see Masai back again, actually? It's nice to have
it. It is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Sue Worrell says, hello you two, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Hi Sue, happy Easter.
I've got your trousers on, Sue. We were just discussing those weren't me today. So next in line is this dress. This is, I have to say, been very well received. So although it's new in, I think we are quite low on sizes, but do ask us. So lovely wide V-neck and a collar, again 3/4 sleeve, pockets, really flattering shape. It's a subtle A-line, I think I would call it. It's a great length. It will work with trainers now, sandals later. You can obviously layer under if you need to get like a slip or a vest up underneath it. There's definitely room for that. Great, just a really lovely piece. It is £134, and look what Deb's done there. She picked up the 2 colours in the accessories.
Just so happened to have a red and a khaki to put together.
This is why we're really loving the Bliss, because it's like, oh, I need a necklace for this, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we've got all the components, we'll just create it.
Yeah.
So,
If anybody doesn't know what that is, the Bliss is the name for the range of Ziska.
yeah,
that
sorry,
we've-
yes, Bliss.
Yeah.
Bliss modular jewellery from Ziska. So if you haven't come across these yet, a cord is £14 and a bead like that is about £14 as well. So that little necklace there would just be £28 to finish off your dress. So very excited about this next little combo. We had this top arrive, but in our second delivery of Tinta, a new Spanish brand we're working with, we had the skirt. Now when we bought this, we kind of saw this as a combination where you've got a top and a skirt. And the skirt comes with the belt, which is really good. And then when you put it on together, it looks like a little
dress.
Yeah. But then of course
It's very
you've
nice.
got your, separates, which I don't have to tell you, but you can obviously mix and match to create different looks for each piece. But it's a really great little combination, that. So Tinta is a lovely new brand we're working with for the summer from Spain. So the sizes are slightly different. We don't have this on the website. It will be a store exclusive if you want to come in and try it. So the little top is 75. And the skirts, I can't see the label.
90.
90.
I think it's at the front.
Oh, there it is.
I think it's 90.
It sure is. Yeah, and as I say, it comes with a little belt. There's a bit of a feel for belts again, isn't
There
there?
is.
Which is convenient.
It is. It's very convenient. I zoomed in then and nearly went up your nose.
Nobody needs that. Which is convenient because I've just had a few belts starting to arrive. So I've discovered a Dutch, really nice quality
Get the
leather
buckle
company.
in.
Oh yeah, sorry. So we've got nice narrow belts which can work through jeans or can go over the top of a blouse or a dress. $39.95. They're leather. So we've got this little one with the ring details, which is nice, in black.
And the other two
one's
on
out.
the suit one.
We've got a really nice metallic gold. Really lovely. They're all the same price, these narrow ones, $39.95.
Sorry, can I have the gold bit?
Sorry, just trying to.
There you go.
And then we've got a nice camel tan. Sorry, I'll try to do it again. It's a nice simple oval, slightly wider this one. Would look really nice on all your denims. It's
Very
my
nice.
favourite combination. So we've got those, and there's a couple more that are still being made to order for me. But these are the first ones to arrive, so we're quite excited. To
We
have you
are.
back, Anthony, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. We've been looking for ages, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. They're not easy to find.
No.
So yeah, watch this space, and hopefully we'll get some, nice mixture of different ones. Yes. So don't know what plans people have, but we were thinking, maybe you're going at maybe just like pub lunch, that sort of thing. Sunday roasts in the pub. Maybe hanging out with family. So we've got a little bit of soft dressing, easy to wear, semi-smart casual, which we think is going to really hit the spot for the Easter weekend. So I'm actually really in love with this suit. You've probably seen me in it. It's super soft, classier than, it's not everyday loungewear. It's much classier than that. When you put this on, it looks really elegant. It does have a little sporty touch just to keep it really wearable, not too suity. And it's a lovely soft fabric. I don't know, how would you describe it?
It is gorgeous. It's quite peachy, peach skin.
You love a peachy.
We like a peachy.
hand feel, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, peachy. Oh dear, here we go.
So you've got the soft, wide, long trouser, and the colour is what I'd call like an oyster pearl grey. It's pretty. And then a soft, slight A-line V-neck jacket. And we've put a little cotton tee under there and a Samuel Crowe Miss Lily.
So that with your white trainers or your white and silver trainers will look amazing.
Yeah.
Or
this would be a particularly good combination.
it would.
So Maruti, great trainers. Just that like fashion touch, I think. Really simple but totally wearable, and just with the trend touches, look really nice with that little suit. They're Dutch as well, actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maruti, yeah. They're good on design. I've been looking at the Dutch show, because we used to go to the Dutch show as well as Paris, and it was quite interesting because they always had different things there. I haven't been to the Dutch show for a little while, so I am interested. But they do have some quite sort of quirky and funky casual stuff. A little bit of real sort of fashion, but with a twist. I think is the best way to describe it. There's another Maruti trainer which would look really great with what I'm wearing, actually.
It would.
So this spot pixel, they call it, pony hair detail, is one of their
Signature.
Yeah, they often use it. But this is quite nice with there's a lot of this sort of feel, because I'm wearing Leggero, but that's definitely a sort of a look that's around these sort of slightly more, it's like one of the mainstream sports trainer brands.
It is, isn't it?
All sorts of footwear brands
What,
are
the
available.
one that begins with A and ends in S?
I think so, yeah. Yes, I think it's like that. So they're very nice. I really like those. Not my size. Tempting.
I think they're both 119, are they?
Yeah, I think that sounds
pretty
about
sure.
right. In that they're on the website. So
Beautiful.
Many of you know that we have a lot on the website, but not everything. We try to get the core things up. Best place to find out what we've got is
Come in the shop.
yeah. Yes. So next we have on the rail, this sort of thing I just love. You know, I didn't know that I'd wear this a lot, because it's great for this sort of in-betweeny time, but even when it's hot, because it's nice and light and airy, really great piece. So this actually is from Red Button, our denim brand.
And it's 100% cotton as well, isn't it?
100% cotton, yeah, gorgeous, and white, nice V-neck. So you can layer it up with a little vest underneath. Again, we've got the Lily and Me slubby cotton t-shirt there, which is a good layering piece. Shown here with the blueberry scarves, which are amazing.
They're great.
Yeah, really pleased with those. They're a mixture of either viscose blend or linen and viscose, I think.
And I think they're 30 or 35.
Yeah, great price, but lovely. They look really expensive. They're in classy colours, classy neutral colours. Really good little scarves. So you could put something like that underneath. Again, we've picked this nice combination with the copper and the white, which again, you know, bringing all these soft neutrals in, you could make yourself a nice capsule
Beautiful.
wardrobe, couldn't you, with all
Yeah.
these soft neutrals. And this is great price. It says, I think $67.50.
I think it is,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I sold one yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, $67.50.
That's got the price on it. It's got the euro price on it, but not the sterling price on it. So this, I mean, could look nice, as we just said, with all the full neutrals. Take yourself a tan belt. That would be really classy.
Nice.
But you can't beat white and blue denim. Always looking nice.
Which tan also looks nice against as well, doesn't
Really
it?
does, yeah. Really a big fan of that. These are also by Lily and Me, so we just had a second drop from them, including these jeans, and they're really nice. They're really nice sort of mid-weight denim, and that nice cropped culotte style, which is working really well this season. It seems to be hitting the spot as a sort of in-betweeny type of weight and length. But the proportions are working, I think, for a lot of our ladies.
Yeah,
as well,
definitely.
they're $49.95, so we love having a little bit of Lily and Me, because
Yeah.
you can really you get a lot of mileage out of it, but it's such good value for the quality.
It is, it's
So
great.
it's amazing. I know everybody comes back season after season for that. So next, it was a debate whether I was going to put this on, because I've got my eye on this. This is another new delivery. Very, very, very cool, soft suiting. So this is a brand from the same stable as from Prancer and the big Danish group, but it's a new brand, and it's called Sorbet, and it's working really well. Nice super long trousers, so my long-legged ladies will be very pleased to see, but they look really good because of course a lot of people are wearing these long wide trousers and then putting a little bit of height on, whether that's a platform sole or a little bit of a heel, but you can obviously have them shortened if you need to, so you can wear this as a little trouser suit, which would look amazing.
It's gorgeous.
But equally I'm really loving again that idea of taking the blazer, wearing it with denim.
So you can dress it down.
Yeah.
Just with a t-shirt and your jeans. Do you think you should put the jacket on?
I will put the jacket on.
She read my mind.
Well, I was going to try and show the t-shirts underneath because this is another of the new deliveries from Tinta. Really sweet little, so it's not like a t-shirt fabric, it's a nice woven, like a woven fabric, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. But then it's got, the nice little touches around the neck. Pleat down the front, there. Just look very, very nice. And that's 79, that little one. Working really well. I can put the jacket on, see the style. Let's have a go. I love it. It's not got a button front. It's just literally an edge to edge.
How nice is that?
I know. I could have put that on, couldn't I? But didn't have a lot of time to get ready. And I was like, quite like turning the cuffs back on these sort of jackets, showing a little bit of the.
Looks nice with the jumper and the scarf.
Yeah, colours are good, aren't they? Then just change the trousers and put the white jeans on, or off-white jeans on.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Yes, and it's very well priced.
It
this
is.
collection. So $64.99. So actually works even if you're looking for a not too expensive worky type thing where you sometimes keep some of your things for the weekend and then you have a different wardrobe for work.
And I think the trousers are $59.99. I think
they are. Yes. And what size did I just put on? That
medium.
was a medium. Yeah.
They're quite generous, aren't they?
I'd say definitely in the jackets. I haven't tried any of the trousers on yet. Just a sweet little range. We've got a few pieces. We've got some linen, tops and dresses and trousers, haven't we?
Yeah.
And a couple of dresses and some blouses. So if you haven't come in to discover this new collection, then by all means come and have a little look. But I like the way you put the gold belt with that. I think that would look really nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So the jeans I showed before so it's Kate Fit, which is one of our never out stock styles, but never out stock in the blue denim, but in what they call coloured denim, which are a seasonal colour. So that we won't have these never out stock. These will come and they will go. And they're $67.50 as well. So it's a slimish straight leg, I would say.
Yeah.
It's great with the roll up there. Would be really nice with any of these other bits I've shown already. Very, very sweet. And I think, everybody's raving about the quality on these.
They are very good, aren't they?
We're backing those wholeheartedly. They're doing really well. Is everybody having a nice time? Is everybody keeping their clothes on? Or are they stripping off in order to make some capacity for some of these lovely things that they see?
And are they eating hot cross buns whilst watching us? I had one this morning. It's my first one.
Ooh, I haven't had one, not for Easter.
No.
We randomly have hot cross buns like in November or whatever.
My mum eats them all year round.
Yeah. Hetty used to have them for breakfast for a little while. She goes in a phase where she doesn't have a proper breakfast, but I'll just have hot cross bun.
Yeah.
And now she's gone off that, so we haven't had them for a little while. But yes, you get all the good ones out, don't you?
Hazel says hi from Italy. Oh,
Ooh.
very nice.
Jo in Leighton's just got back from Italy, so she's had a nice time over there. Oh,
That's good.
Did you take your new Tanta raincoat, Hazel?
Ooh. And the bag.
Yes. We should have probably put in. Where's that lovely Tanta coat? There's a couple of have you got the camel one?
Over there.
Yeah. If I get time, if I don't run out of time, I will bring in one Tanta, because as much as the weather has been gorgeous, we also have had a little bit of that wet stuff coming out of the sky.
Yeah.
So
hopefully we won't have it over the weekend. Possibly until Monday, I think, from the forecast. But Hazel says it's raining, and yes, she's loved them both.
Ah, that's good to hear. Oh, fantastic. That's really nice.
That's
We'll
nice.
see you when you get back. Hopefully the rain stops for you.
Deb Suter says, having a lovely time, not had a having a lovely time, not had a hot cross bun yet this year. Sad face.
Oh.
I think tomorrow's the day for your hot cross buns, Debs.
Yeah.
And Katie says, hello from sunny Saltburn.
Oh, hello, Katie. Is it lovely up there? Is it windy? Because it's been quite windy down here, and I was getting in the car, and I was like the door was going like this, and I thought, I wonder what it's like up there, because it was beautiful, but if I got as much wind or more up there, I don't think it would be a place for me. Messes up my hair, you see.
Yeah.
It takes me so long to get it like this.
It was ridiculously windy yesterday, wasn't it? It was bonkers.
I would walk out and then it would just be like that, like Mr. Majika for the rest of the day.
Oh dear.
Let's carry on, shall we, with some weather appropriate clothing.
Yes.
Inspiration. Well, when we did modular last week, we totally forgot to show you the cotton poplin barrel leg trouser, which we adore, and they're a great shape. They've got a wide leg, they're very relaxed, quite easy fit. They've got a fake thing at the front, which I can't remember the name for, because I'm not a fashion professional.
Which bit are we looking at?
This bit. The one you have a fly.
A false fly, isn't it?
Fly,
yeah.
Somebody knows what they're talking about.
Well, I don't know, I just made it up, to be fair.
So Modular is a lovely Italian brand from the Narami stable, and we are mixing it with, as we did last week, something from Mama B, our other favourite Italian brand, and we picked their lightweight fleece.
Which is perfect for now as well, isn't it?
For now, and again one of these blueberries Italian. This is all in
Italia.
Joe and Hazel's holidays in Italy. Little Italian look there, really really elegant. And this is the Mama B fleece with the cool slit up there. So you could do what I've done. You could do a nice layered top underneath to flash out through there, whatever colour you wanted. So the scarves, I think you already said, are about 30. The little fleece top is 139 Emotiva, which some of our Mama B's on the website, I'm not sure if it's all of it. And then these trousers, they're amazing, 105. So that's a small in the trouser. I'd say they're quite generous.
They look quite generous, yeah.
So it's first season with them. We didn't know how it was going to come up, but actually I would say now we're probably almost a size up on everything than we would expect. You know, unless you just love that totally relaxed feel. So, but most people I reckon could go down a size.
Probably, yeah.
Size, couldn't they? So very cool, nice, great for now.
Hazel says, I was very thankful for the rain-kissed poncho. That's good.
Oh, yes.
You can't travel without a rain kiss, can you? Have rain kiss, will travel.
Yeah.
Katie says, yes, was yesterday, as in the wind, I think.
I bet.
Our work tables and chairs blew away.
Oh, yeah, so Katie's in a little bistro.
Yeah.
So, yes, we can have to bolt
I'm
those
not...
down. Otherwise they'll be going down the pier, won't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the only problem with the coast, I think. You do get it even worse than we get it here.
Yeah.
So there's been a real feel for chambray, soft denim, blue-toned blues in general, but also, soft denim, basically, in
definitely.
many different collections.
Denim's really big this year, isn't it?
Denim's big as I've known it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But this is more like a denim tencel, and that's popped up in a few collections as well. So you've got that denim-y look, but the softness of natural soft fluid fabrics. And I don't think we've shown this.
We haven't.
We haven't had many jumpsuits to show.
No.
But this one is a really great look.
It's really great.
Nice side pockets, wide leg, cropped. So suits length will suit most ladies. It's just £75. That's your 10. It's straight cut, but it's meant to be loose.
Yeah.
So you probably would take your normal size. And the little jacket is very sweet, and that is just £54.95. But it looks really lovely.
Great outfit.
Yeah, you got the nice contrasting buttons there, a little bit of detail on the pocket. Very easy. It's a nice little shape.
So that's all Lily and me, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of that.
All
T-shirt
of that.
as well.
Yeah.
So really good.
Really nice. And then picked up some of the blues in the jewellery there. So that's a suitable outfit for a Sunday afternoon in the pub.
It is very suitable.
Yes, very suitable. The jeans from Lily Me I did already show you earlier, but this has been a little winning style. You may recognise it. It's Mansted, who are our sustainable knitwear company. And we have had this style previous years in different colours. And this season, one of the favourite colours for it is this lovely storm denim-y blue. And again, just in keeping with everything, Blueberry have done a scarf in the same time. And it's just
Anyone
really
would think
nice.
it was all planned.
Anyone would think that people sat round a table forecasting colour trends for
Yeah.
every season. So somebody gets paid to do that. But this is a really nice little shape. It's got a raglan sleeve, straight cut, soft little pockets. It buttons all the way through nice and neatly, so you can wear it as a top, you know, with a cami if you want, or nothing underneath if it's warm. But also you can wear it as a jacket. I think, is it their organic cotton? Yeah, 100% cotton, organic. So really breathable, and it's almost got slightly like a slubby texture, which just gives it that little bit of point of difference. Very classy, very cool, and very useful.
Did you say how much it was, or did I? I'm not sure.
£79.
Good.
That's a great price, but you know, again, we're really pleased. Lily and me got Sustainable Brand of the Year in their awards. Mansted, I've got some high accreditations. I can't think what that is. You know, so we're lucky, you know, that we've got brands who are just trying to do their best.
Yeah.
All the time. And those are two of them, and I've got two more pieces of Mansted. So again, in keeping with the spring yellow,
Easter yellow
colour, Mariko is a shape. Again, it's a winner. We've done it before from in different spring seasons. It's also the 100% cotton. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, organic 100% cotton. It's got the 3/4 sleeve with the turn back. It's a straight cut, not baggy, but
not
tight
fitted. No.
But it works across all the sizes. A relaxed fit, I would say. It's probably the way to describe
definitely.
it. And so we have the seasonal yellow and also the hot trend seasonal colour of the cornflower blue. Seems to have popped up in lots of collections as well. And the price on this one is also amazing for the quality, £99. But people come back year after year.
They do.
So anyone who's had a Mansted Mariko, these are your two colours for this season. By your usual size, so small, 10, medium, 12, etc.,
etc.
etc. Very, very nice pieces. So the Masai I've already discussed. We have mentioned some of the Tinta delivery. So one of Tinta's strengths is in their shirting, and this is the latest delivery. Really lovely. So we're bringing some summer pops of colour in here, but it's got the blue, so it's going to look great.
A little
Against
button
dark
detail
denim.
as well.
They're
cute.
really good at things
And
like
then
that, aren't they?
in here they've got
Shall we open it up?
in the placket.
A little bit of taping.
So lots of detail.
So yeah, this is really nice. And they're nice qualities. Their fabrics are really
They
lovely.
feel gorgeous.
You know what they feel like to me, having spent on Sunday ironing? They feel like they wouldn't take much ironing.
Yes, I would imagine.
So that is 97% cotton,
Which is always a winner.
3% stretch. But it's, you just know.
Yeah.
People who don't like ironing know the things.
I mean, does anyone... Actually, I would say, does anyone like ironing? My sister likes ironing. Very strange.
I know people who don't mind it, and actually they mustn't mind it because they do it quite a lot. Quite often pop down to somebody's house and she's got the ironing board out.
Yeah.
And do you know what? When I got into once I was on a roll on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I had what was I listening to? Was it the radio or? But I can't remember. Yeah, that's it. And it's like, oh wow. And then I ran out of steam.
Bum, bum.
Bazzled.
I was going to do like a is it the symbol thing after you've done a yeah, and I thought that's not going to work then. Jules says love the Tinta shirts and they wash so well.
Ah, see,
there you go.
From the
Perfect.
horse's mouth. That.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just guesstimating, but there's some what do they call it? Proof, social proof.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody who's been reviewing us recently. I've seen so many reviews pop in.
Oh, there has, yeah.
Yeah, so really appreciate that.
It's lovely.
And nobody else has said that I'm crude and rude, so that's good.
Jules says, I love ironing, but I tend to scorch my Naya trousers. But then when you scorch your Naya trousers, you turn them into shorts.
Yeah. Because you said something about that, and you said, "Oh, my Naya shorts," and I was like, "Oh, didn't know Naya did shorts."
Oh no,
I don't.
No.
Jules does Naya
They're
shorts.
Jules's individual shorts, worn only by her.
Oh, there's nothing more frustrating than doing that, though, is there?
I know, and it's always on the things you love. It's never on something that really doesn't matter that much to you.
Yeah.
You always manage to scorch or stain or whatever it might be, the thing that you really love.
Do you know my favourite Rintots dress? Do you remember how I damaged that?
I can't, no.
And I've still got it, and I keep meaning to find some way. I ripped my, I had a lovely cotton poplin bubble Rintots dress in a great colour. I loved it. Everything about it was perfect for me. And I got on a bouncy castle.
Well, I mean, if you get on a bouncy castle in a Rundholtz dress, like, really?
Just hear it go.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
No more bouncy castle.
Yeah.
So just moving on.
Moving on.
To complete some of the Masai deliveries. We're almost there, I would say. And in the linen trouser weather. And actually the linen trousers we've got in this shape, we've got in 2 dark colours, so they actually are great for getting on now. So we have black and navy, and they're a really great straight leg, but with all the ease. It's got pockets on the back and on the side, elasticated waist, really good length, really good width for a linen. And they're just a great base. Every year we get asked for, have you got a straight leg like linen trouser? But they're not going to be too long, because occasionally we get some and they're right down to the floor, aren't they? But I think for most people these will be no alterations required. They're great price as well. They feel really nice. They are £119, as I say. We've got the black and the navy. And I thought I might take tonight as an opportunity just to show, I think these might be last ones.
Yeah, we've got...
In the Henrietta Stephenson fleece, we've got a few other bits and pieces, but I thought this is quite nice, the sporty stripe in the blue, because it's good for this sort of intermediary tie. The short sleeve, you can just layer it up like a little jacket. So we've got this piece, which is 121.50, and then we've got the little, what we call the sporty hooded cardigan style,
which somebody on here tonight has.
Yes.
Seen her in it.
Seeing you in it this week over a dress, and I was like, it's a really useful little piece.
It's great,
just
isn't
to
it?
throw on over the top of whatever you're wearing, not a coat, not so this is a really nice little
got
piece.
little pockets and just like an edge to edge.
So
nice.
That's an extra small. It's 126.90. They're fairly generous, so you probably go down size in these. I think we've got a small and an extra small left, and I think this one was a small, the button through, and that's the last one. And then you've got the little scarves, which can go with that, but equally look really nice on your denim and white tee looks as well. There's the mini scarf, which is the thinner one, which really you can get right into the neck, and it doesn't it's not a small scarf, £29.90. And then we have our really popular triangle scarf, which has got a lot more volume, but you can wear these like almost like a garment.
Yeah.
So you can wear it like a wrap. Looks almost, that kind of slightly preppy, sporty look where you look like you've tied your sweater over your shoulders.
Yeah.
That sort of look. It's good for travelling as well, because you can put it over your shoulders, then you can roll it up as a little soft pillow. You're laughing. It's true though. That's what I do with it.
Then you could wrap your baby in it like a little blanket.
You can do it on your sun lounger.
Yeah.
It's soft, but don't do that.
No, don't do that. You get sun cream all over it.
Yeah. And that one's not got a price on it.
Uh,
we say this.
Is
It's
it?
on the website though.
Is that 160 or is that in the 72 section? I can't remember. One or the other.
We feel like we're moving back into that quiz era. Do you remember when we used to do
I know,
fun
yeah.
quizzes and games? I nearly thought, should we do an Easter egg hunt tonight and do something where people who were watching had to watch out for something?
Yeah.
Like a little Easter egg hunt. Because we haven't done anything like that for
We
ages.
haven't, have we?
But we should think about that.
Yeah.
Bringing in a quiz. So guess the price.
Guess
That's
the
good.
price.
Well, let them have a look at the rail before we start every show.
Yeah.
And then say, guess which item on this rail doesn't have the price on it.
Yeah.
And then if you guess the price correctly, you win. But if you go on the website, it's cheating.
Jules says, and I love it, as in the stripy little jacket.
Little jacket, yeah.
It's great.
It did look great over what you were wearing the other day, and I was like, yes. Very smart useful piece. There's a couple of pieces. We've got a few gilets and little soft jackets and stuff, but that's been really good collection.
It has, yeah.
And I really hope at some point we'll be putting it to one side.
Because it's too hot.
Yes, but it's
at the moment
this country,
it's
you know, you just need to have these things. It's going to be like have a rain kiss in your car, and then we have to fleece cardi in your car. That's how we're going to be living, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But the black Masai trousers has led me on to this little ensemble in the background.
This dress is beautiful.
We love it. Mama B always do great dresses. Their shaping is always perfect, isn't it? They just sort of come, follow the body, fall away from all bits you don't want it to touch, and create a really lovely, elegant silhouette that comes back in at the bottom, that's really flattering. It's got the 3/4 sleeve there, which is perfect. You know, so you get a bit of arm cover. You can push it up, you can pull it down, and it's plain here, so you can take it just as it is, but also we'll take a little jacket or cardi or knit or something over the top as well. I'm doing it myself. It's because there's silk in it. It's silky, it's slippery. Biba bags in the new buttery soft leather. Really nice, working with everything. This lovely light colour. And that's the fleece from earlier, showing you, you know, how you can bring that lovely cream tone in with the black. That makes a really nice, strong, striking contrast. And I shall show this jacket because I think so.
It's a thing of beauty.
This might be the last pair of these. So
it could be.
For a size small, and you want the very last pair of the Mama B pois, French for spot. I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
May we?
So the size small, 219, and a small would go between 10 to a 12. Yeah. Probably. The dress, I can take the price off.
That's Hazel's just asked the price of the dress.
195. And the little jacket is gorgeous. So you've got this seam running there all the way around.
It's like a little peplum.
A little peplum.
It's beautiful.
Subtle, very classy. Really nice clean shape on the neckline.
It's kind of like bubbly linen, isn't it? With this. It's gorgeous.
So obviously you've got the black linens that it will work with, but also it's going to work with your neutral linens as well.
Beautiful.
Beautifully accessorised with the Mr. C, the crow.
Talking of which, got a whole cabinet of the crow here.
Done a new display, haven't you, today? Or this week?
Today I did this.
Today.
So lots and lots of lovely Samuel Crow to feast your eyes on. Oh, and then those Maruti lovely sliders.
Those are cool. Do you know how much they are? Off the top of your head?
I feel like they're 109. But they're either 109 or 119.
They're very cool.
They are.
Yeah. They feel quite bouncy. Really nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't go on a bouncy castle in them though.
No.
Hazel says if the dress is my size, can you keep it till next week, please? Of course we will.
Of course, yeah.
We'll find your size and have it here for you when you come back, when you return from Italy.
Yeah. So what do we think? What's the verdict? Have we shown some nice things, good inspiration? Is anyone going to be beating down the door to get to us tomorrow? We don't, because we're not open. Saturday,
yes.
Yes. Let us know if there's anything that you've seen that you like or giving you some inspiration. We're always just looking to kind of give you ideas. You might not want that shirt, but you might think, I do need a shirt to wear in my denim.
Yeah.
We can help you, madam.
We can.
We've got more than one thing in here, haven't we?
Yes. We've got so many gorgeous things. Every week it's like, what are we going to show? Because there's so much loveliness.
And we're trying to show a mixture of the different brands, different products, and pulling things together. I did put a little thing out on one of the socials saying, you know, what do you want to see tonight? But by all means, we're always open to suggestions. I guess you just like seeing whatever we think, really.
What we come up with.
But definitely a few new deliveries that are worth showing, and then we'll try to do something which is relevant to either the weather or the time of year.
So hopefully soon it'll be sundresses.
Yes. Everybody's waiting to see me in a sundress. You want to see these legs?
I have got the pastiest legs you've ever seen. Actually, that's what I might do this weekend. Get some tan on them. Get some cream on them.
It's weird, isn't it? Because most of it's psychological.
Yeah.
Because what do you look? You look maybe like half a shade different from normal.
I know.
Because you've done it. You're like,
check me out with my tan.
I walk with my head high. Nobody can see that big streak that I've done at the back. Check the mirror before you leave the house.
Oh dear. Or your hands are like orange on one side and white on the other.
Everybody's done that in their life.
Yeah.
The first time they've applied, nobody told them to either use gloves or to wash very thoroughly.
Yes. Oopsie.
So,
Oh, dear.
I'm going to call that a day, I think. Shall we always drop some notes in the end. It's probably a waste of time because I don't know anyone who's not live who stays to the end. But in case you don't know, we've got jewellery making. Is that next week or the week after?
It's next week.
Next week.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. So if you haven't yet booked on that, let us know. So that's going to be here on Wednesday, just before lunchtime at 11 o'clock, where we will work with all of the Ziska Bliss collection, as we did before. Let us know and we'll make teas and coffees.
Teas and coffees and biscuits.
We've got another open house coming up, but I'm going to tell you that nearer the time. Anything else to note for next week?
So next week we'll be doing Thursday as well, won't we?
Yeah,
it was 3 weeks in a row, wasn't it?
Well done.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that. So we're closed on Monday, which is not the norm. And then, yes, live will be Thursday again next week until we roll into back into our normal routine.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect.
Have a lovely Easter for those who I don't see.
Yes. Happy Easter, everybody.
Nice, yeah. Bribery of chocolate is absolutely welcome if you want to get any first access to new deliveries and stuff like that. You can always win through to our heart with bribery of chocolate.
Oh dear.
But yeah, just smiles and chats is all we like.
Yeah,
really,
definitely. Oh.
So.
We'll see you.
Stay dressed, people. Stay dressed.
Bye bye.